But first, Mike, give us the description of what unit economics is, and give us a quick synopsis of why this is so important and how does it impact.
Yep. Unit economics, Nick, it's exactly what it sounds like. It is essentially the profitability, or in some cases, lack thereof, on each individual product that you move either through Amazon, a direct-to-consumer marketplace, or your retail or wholesale business.
Okay, so give us the line items of what is included in unit economics.
Of course, and I think this is where a lot of operators certainly need to think about going deeper. The unit economics of an Amazon business versus the same business on Shopify differ quite a bit, right? On Amazon, you essentially have your gross revenue, which is all of the sales that come into the business, minus any sort of refunds, promotions, your sort of gross to net bridge. Then you have all of Amazon's seller fees and FBA fees, right? So usually 15% roughly in FBA fees and 15% in storage fees. That gets you to a contribution margin line. You have your advertising spend, and anything that you have contribution margin minus advertising is the EBITDA profit for your business, right? A lot of Amazon businesses run somewhere between a 30 and 50% contribution margin, which leaves you roughly that amount of room to advertise and be profitable. So if you have 30 to 50% of your sales that could be spent on advertising, you have to be looking at a 2 to 3x ROAS on ads for each sale to be profitable that comes from an advertising campaign. On Shopify, the unit economics are a little bit different, right? You still have sort of your gross margin, or sorry, your profits minus your landed cost to get to gross margin. But the only fees you really have between gross margin and contribution margin are Shopify's take rate, which tends to be about 3%. Shipping can sometimes be a little bit more expensive using a 3PL than it will be on FBA. But in general, your Shopify contribution margin is going to be higher than your Amazon contribution margin. The challenge, of course, is that Amazon is a built-in marketplace with tons of organic demand. On Shopify, you have to scratch and claw for every customer to come to your website, so you can be prepared to spend a lot more on marketing. But the most sophisticated operators, I think, in sort of the challenging environment of 2023, are those that can use direct-to-consumer businesses and Amazon businesses to play off each other, and those that really work to optimize the unit economics across both channels.